Hey guys, I'm just making this quick video. The other day, my air conditioner stopped working. I had no power to any of the wires on the thermostat. So, of course, I came inside the garage and I opened up the air handler and I checked the fuse. That looks like a car fuse, and that was good. And then what I did was I took a multimeter, digital meter. It doesn't have to be digital. And I tested the input, which is 230 volts, I think, to the transformer, which you're looking at now. And there was 230 or, close to it, give or take, going into it. But I wasn't getting anything coming out through here where it says load. So I pretty much knew that transformer was bad. So I ordered another one, but the guy sent me a real piece of junk, although he showed the original, which is, that's why I ordered it, because it was the original, and I thought if this lasted 25 years, I don't want to get an aftermarket part. So I sent it back. I'm waiting for the new one I ordered, but this is the old power supply, and I want to show you what happened. So I popped off the case. Well, first I took a grinder, this grinder, and I cut right in between the wells, okay, right in the middle. If you do that, this piece will stay together. Okay, it won't all come out. You won't have like 100 pieces of metal all over the place. And that's the other piece you see under there. So I was going to look around, and I noticed right away, and you could probably see it, that copper wire, it has a ball at the end of it, meaning that it took a big shock somehow of electricity. Definitely more than 230 volts. So that came off of the coils. And you could even, I don't know, maybe, yeah, you might be able to see the two splatters, the two round little balls that are stuck to the white part. And that is part of the copper wire. When it blew up, it made two balls of copper, and it melted onto there. And the white is also slightly melted, and that tape, that special tape they put around there, also has a slight burn mark in it. So that's what happened to this power supply. Now I was, just for the fun of it, going to try and repair it, which is stupid because the wire is very thin. You probably have to take off all of this tape, and if it's the coil that goes underneath the other coil, then there's no way to pull that out, to unwrap it. Now if it's the outside of the coil, then yes, you can reattach it with a blob of solder and some tape, and it might work. But this shorted out for some reason. Now if the secondary, this over here, which is the 24 volts output, if something caused a short on these two connections, then the 24 volt side would have been shorted out. But it's not. Something caused a problem on the 230. So don't just buy a transformer and put it in, because you might have trouble again. Because whatever shorted this out could still exist. That problem could still be there. Just like a fuse. When a fuse blows out inside of a stereo or something, you don't just replace it because something shorted it out. Probably a MOSFET or possibly a diode or something like that. So if you do put a fuse in anything that you need a fuse, like say the fuse does blow out inside your amplifier, don't put another fuse in there that is the same amps. If there's a 1.5 amps, don't put 1.5 back, because now you're sending more power for that 1 second, and you're probably going to destroy something even worse. So put something a lot less, half of it, or if it's 1.5, put 1 the most. All right. What else could I tell you about this? I don't know, that's about it. I mean, I looked this up. They're $40 on Amazon. They're a little different, but they have the same voltage. I think it's voltage input and voltage output, and then it's amp. So this one is just the regular one. It's a 40 amp, and it's 24 volts output, but you may see 28. Now if you see anything more than 28 output when you buy one of these and you connect it, it's probably garbage. I wouldn't buy it if I were you, okay? Because they're supposed to be 24. They can go 4. 5 is even pushing it, but if it's more than 5 more volts, I would return it. It's probably made in a country where they recycle, the copper wire or something, and they just want to make a buck. So be careful for that. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you that, and that's about it. You know what? I got this eyepiece here. Let's see if you could see what I can see with my eye. Let's see. Is that in? No, maybe not. Let's see. This will take a few seconds because it's looking through a lens now. So see if you could see that. Yeah, it makes it kind of blurry. I wonder why it makes it blurry like that. But you might be able to see it. But anyway, so that's what happened. Alright, that's all I wanted to tell you guys. Alright, take care.